In my last video, I talked about bookmarking and how it doesn't work. There's no evidence for it, and that head teacher should actually get rid of the practice altogether. As a classroom teacher, what could you do instead? Well, the first thing you could do is mark the books within the class. The idea of bookmarking has nothing to do with whether you leave a sign on the book that it has been seen or not. You know your students better. You know which students need help and which students you can leave them alone. So those who do need help, always walk around the class and then make sure that you're helping them while they're doing their exercise. Ask them questions. Have a pen on you and then write suggestions while they're doing the exercise. Have a discussion with them on why they answer like that, what's the reason, where would they get marks, where would they lose marks, etc. like that. Second thing you can do is that have a visualizer. A visualizer in your classroom is your best friend, believe me. I have a new best friend, my visualizer. Tell the students that at any point during the exercise, any book, and by that I do mean any book, can be taken and then put under the camera for everyone to see. Then take your red pen out and then mark it in front of everyone. First of all, everyone is going to be more attentive to their work because at any point it's going to be shown to all their peers. The second thing is that you as a teacher are going to mark their work and give feedback for the whole class. Talk about what is gone good in this work, what's gone bad in this work, where marks has been lost, marks has been gained. The students will get an insight on how an examiner thinks. I'm a physics teacher and I used to be an examiner for AQA before. And after marking like 600 questions of the same question again and again, you see a pattern, you see what could go wrong in any kind of answer. And then you help your students by getting away from these common mistakes within the class. How do they know? You tell them in the class while you're marking the work under the camera for everyone to see how would an examiner mark the work, where the marks will be ticked, where would they be lost, and how to structure an answer. In physics, there is a way to structure answers where it has to do with calculation. For example, you write down the givens of the question, and then you write down the equation. You rearrange the equation, you have substitution, answer, and unit. There is a specific way of doing things. Those who do get the full marks always use this kind of specific way. Those who don't get the full marks always just write down any scribbling. While you're doing it in class, you're preparing the students to think like an examiner, to think like a teacher, to think like a professional of how would any professional answer that question. And hence, a visualizer is much better. When you do this practice over a month, probably you would have covered all the books in the class. Every student would have had some kind of a feedback from you. More students will have more feedbacks than other students. You know your students better. This way, you no need for taking marking books home. A better way actually do it in the class. Reduce feedback, increase efficiency in class, and have a better life altogether. We all do need a better life. God knows I do need a better life. I need a new cat as well. The old cat is annoying me. This is my cat, always ruining my scenes.